Tonight we continue to look at the issue of whether to list the sage grouse as an endangered species.
Last night we heard from those who want state and local agencies to protect the bird. Tonight K2's Nima Vedati talks with the groups who think federal protection is the only way to go.
Although half of all sage grouse live in Wyoming, the birds make their home in 11 states. The Western Watersheds Project believes management of the grouse should be in federal hands.
We disagree with state and local efforts to protect sage grouse because the issue is broader and affects the whole western landscape where these birds live.
Some environmental groups say state and local agencies can be influenced by political concerns and don't focus enough on the sage grouse. Avoiding a listing is one of the main motivators behind the governor's plan.
Our concerns were mounting that we might face an endangered species listing of the sage grouse. There had been several petitions that had been filed, and our primary concern was what the impacts of a listing would be for the state.
Eric Molvar of the Biodiversity Conservation Alliance says past efforts have failed because they didn't go far enough.
What we really need to do is recover the sage grouse, and for a lot of years there have been various agencies that have been taking token measures that don't really protect the grouse, but they argue the political reality is that's the most they can possibly do. And as a result of these half measures, what we have is the sage grouse continuing to decline toward endangered species listing.
Drought has been cited by some as a major driver of the sage grouse decline.
I think with drought coming to an end that there can be a lot more higher numbers.
But Mr. Molvar says drought alone can't account for an estimated 90% decline from historical sage grouse populations. He says aggressive oil and gas development is a big problem, but energy and the environment can coexist if energy companies use more advanced techniques like directional drilling to lessen their impact.
And I think as Wyoming residents, we have a right to expect that the outside oil and gas industry that wants to come in here and extract our resources and make billions of dollars in profits should make those concessions and take slightly lower profits in order to maintain our way of life and our wildlife heritage.
Environmentalists seem to agree that the grouse's decline says a lot about the health of our ecosystem.
Sage grouse is really the canary in the coal mine for the entire sage steppe ecosystem in the American West.
John Marvel also said if we keep letting species become extinct, mankind may meet the same fate. Signing off, Nima Vedati, K2 News.
Everyone Nima spoke with wants to protect the sage grouse from extinction. The difference seems to be who has jurisdiction. Environmental groups seemed optimistic that the Obama administration would make effective science-based decisions if the grouse were listed.